Good afternoon. It's a President at Home version of President's News for this 1st of December. Hope you've all got your Advent calendars on the go and getting ready for the run up to Christmas. Bromley, for those that don't know Bromley Town Centre and a bit farther away, thinking of Alan Stevens at this time and Chris Barker. We've got all the lights up in Bromley. There's a little bit of a fair in the high street, all kinds of nice cabins. It's all feeling pretty Christmassy. It was a pretty fresh day, let's say on Sunday, when we all gathered for the Club 10 Mile Championship. Even though there was beautiful sunshine, it was very hard to stay warm. Unless, of course, you were thundering around the course. There were 15 athletes who took that challenge on, and they did extremely well. The race was won by Tom Desborough, who led from the front, but still managed to get past by Finton Parkinson and Darren Cornet, due to a little bit of a mix-up in their navigation of the course. So Tom did finish first, with Finton and Darren coming next. Jess Keane did tremendously well as the winning lady. She also came 7th overall. In the Bennett Cup handicap, the winner was David Leal, and that was followed by Steve Evenden and Matt Bullen. So really, really good action on the Club 10 Mile last weekend. We're looking forward now to the yacht handicap, which is the last race before Christmas, and fingers crossed with this Omicron variant that will go ahead, but we shall see. We also had a lot of people involved in the Kent Cross Country League. For the youngsters, it was the end of the competition. The seniors will conclude in their match at Norma Park in February. In all of the sort of combining all of the teams, then the club definitely won. We were the winning club within Kent. Some of the highlights, under 13 boy Lucas Elmquist did a clean sweep, winning all 4 of the races. Behind him, Joe Skeins was second in 3 races, and they were the 3 races that he did. So really good, strong performance there from those under 13 boys. And they won the team trophy. The under 15 girls and under 17 girls won the team titles. Hannah Clark was second overall in her age group. And then in the under 15 boys, Alex Middleton, under 17 boys, Ted Marston, and under 20, Callum Horton, all were third in the overall league table. In the M70, Paul Ross Davis was the first individual in the league series, so well done to Paul. Daisy Snell, our multi-eventer, is going to be competing this weekend at Glasgow. Gosh, that'll be fresh. In the school's international indoor pentathlon, so not so fresh. That's okay. Phew, thank goodness for that. Had visions of Daisy trying to do some high jump in the wind at Glasgow, but hopefully indoor will be nice and warm. But that's really great. Glad that she's going forward to that, and wish her all the best. And congratulations to all the coaches that have been working on her success and supporting her too. It's a really good team effort from everybody that's got Daisy there. So very, very exciting. We have the inter-counties in the cross country on the 11th of December, and that's pretty close to home actually. Because I believe that's at Lloyd Park in Croydon, so that'll be a testing course for people. There are 30 Blackheath and Bromley Harrier athletes who've been selected for Kent, and there's others that have been selected for other counties as well. So there's a lot of representation at that match. Sounds like one that we ought to be going to watch. So that's 11th of December. That's it from me. The only other thing I do want to let you know about is Montel Douglas, who was one of our, and still is, I would say, one of our top sprinting ladies. Montel is trying to get herself and her team to the Winter Olympics in the bobsleigh. It's been pretty fascinating so far Getting into the ins and outs of bobsleigh, I hadn't done this before, but it's all about qualifying the sled. And they have got 3 qualifying runs so far where they have to finish, or the sled has to finish in the top 66% of finishing sleds at each of these matches. And they need to do that 4 times. They've done it 3 times so far. They need 1 more qualifying performance to get the sled qualified. So fingers crossed, we hope to see Montel and the sled at the Winter Olympics, but let's see what happens. Okay, so that's it from this home edition of President's News. Hope everyone is well and staying safe, and I look forward to catching up with you as soon as possible. Bye.